Come to this course, quantitative techniques for managers. Okay, and this is the subject for a, MBA, operation management. Okay, this subject is a MBA in second semester. Okay, and this is the subject code for KMBN 206. Okay, this is the subject is second semester, and unit first and lecture first. First of all, this is the subject introductions of the unit. Okay, and this is operation research. Okay, and this is the subject is the very interesting of the subject and definition of the subject and application of the subject and basic importance formula used for in this subject and some of applications of the subject. Okay, this is the quantitative techniques for managers. All the managers and uh, in managers, in industrial managers and banking managers and research organizations managers, all areas of manager persons are very knowledge for this subject. Okay, and this is the subject for make for take for the decisions. Okay, provided to help of the managers and development of skills of the managers is this is subject is a very important subject and this and also for this subject in the engineering students and higher study higher level of education use in the subject. Okay, this is the very important and interesting of the subject. Okay, the first of all the given for the introduction of the subject and I deals with the topic wide of the subject is very detailed. Okay, I given for the more knowledge of this subject. Okay, and some of the present for the introduction of the subject. Okay, operation research introduction. This is the other name of the subject is operation research. Okay, and the unit first of the subject is the introductions. Okay, what is the introduction of the subject and historical background. This is the main purpose of the history of the subject. Okay, sub I drive from the subject in generate to the in second world war. Okay, the subject. Okay, and the scope of the operation research. Okay, scope main purpose of the subject and scope of this subject. Okay, and phases of the operation research. कितने phases हैं. Okay, I use for this subject and phases of the operation research and types of the operation research modules. Okay, and the other types of the and classification operation research models. Okay, models and limitation of the operation research. What is the limitations? Limitations mean some of the criteria used for the subject and the application of the subject and some of the project in some of the project in application of the subject. Okay, and some of limitation, some of the project not used for the subject. Okay, and the one by one topic is present for the in the video lectures. Okay, quantitative techniques for managers. Okay, operation research also called the others say that word for decisions of science. Okay, and I said that other name of the subject operations analysis. Okay, some of operations, suppose that one product is complete for in the industrial. Okay, first of all the steps used for the complete of the product First of the problem analysis, some of the problems is generated to the and solve the problem. And suppose that use for the and applications on the need for the product, some of the customer product and I product for the make for the product and other marketing demand. Okay, I say that for the analysis of the market and search for the problems and the some other is second is the option for the problem solving. Okay, the is the study of the applying the mathematics to business questions. Okay, um, the customer need according to the one product. Okay, the first of all the business persons search for market and the need for customers and market demand. Okay, and I generate to the make for the product. Suppose that first of all raw material. Okay, first of all the raw materials. Okay, and collect for the raw materials and second of step is the and select for the operations. Okay, select for the design of the product and quality and quantity of the product. Okay, okay, third and fourth stage is the quality and quantity of the product. And the second options is the low cost. First of all the objective of the design for the product is the cost is low and product is quality cost is low and making cost is low and but marketing price is the high. Okay, and first of all objective of the other some market. Okay, operation research or e and the analytical method, some of the use for some of analytical method used for the problem solving. Okay, and the second is the decisions. Okay, some solving and the decision and there is some of the decisions making that is useful in the management organizations. Suppose that one organization. Okay, and in the managers. Okay, and the managers it take for the decisions. Okay, suppose that industrial managers and production manager take production manager is the problem solving for the analytical methods used for the some of the problem solve and that take for the decision of the making product. Okay, and after for taking decisions and this is used for the management organizations. Okay, suppose and management organization is given for the problem and discuss for the sum of product about to the product designs and quality of the product and market price of the product. Okay, some of the point discussed for the about to the product and related to the management in the organizations. Okay, after for the operation research start just before. Okay, operation research this is the subject after start for the second world war or okay second दूसरे विश्व युद्ध के बाद ये सब्जेक्ट को डेवलप किया गया। ओके, क्यों डेवलप किया गया वो मैं आपको अभी बता रहा हूँ। द ब्रिटिश विद द established for the some of the established for establishment of the teams. Okay, some of the teams used for the scientist of study to the strategic मतलब कि एक गोल को अचीव करने के लिए इस सब्जेक्ट की नींव पड़ी। ओके, द द साइंटिफिक द साइंटिस्ट टू स्टडी फॉर द स्ट्रेटेजिक माने गोल and the claticals. Okay, and tactical problem. Okay, technical problems, some of the technically problems involved in the military operations, some of the uh, some of military operations. Suppose that the military operations and the one involved is military officers involved in the military operations. Suppose that the once one team is the Indian teams and second is the Pakistan teams, okay, and army teams, okay, and some is the generated to the some of problems in the uh, Pakistan teams, okay, and second is the on the Indian teams are so far the very powerful of the teams, okay, army teams, and all the teams is the basic of the uh, is the of दोनों दोनों ही टीम अपने 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 जो मेन मेन ऑफिसर होता है सैनिक का मेन ऑफिसर दो अपने अपने एक अपने अपने गोल अचीव करने के लिए कि ये युद्ध मुझे जीतना ही जीतना है, तो उसके लिए बहुत सारी प्लानिंग करनी पड़ती है, ओके, एंड कैसे हम कैसे हम इस युद्ध को जीते, ओके, उसके उसके बारे में बहुत सारी चीज़ों की तैयारी करनी पड़ती है, ओके, एंड the the objective was to find the most effective utilization or limited military research, okay, and some of the other is the second world war is used for the and effective of utilizations of limited military, okay, some of the limited number of persons uh, used for this team, okay, and resources by the use of quantity techniques, some of the resources use, okay, some of the resources used in this military operations, okay, other is the also performed to the second the quantity techniques for the managers. The main objective activity of the manager is the decision makings, okay, some of the managers and the main team persons, okay, the main team persons is the take for the take for the decisions over the daily life. We make the decisions even without knowing teams, okay, the this is the merger for the daily life, okay, make for decisions some of decision even without the knocking teams, okay, बिना किसी शोर के डिसीजन लेना, the decisions are taken simply, the decisions are taken simply by common sense, okay, some of the decision take for the common sense and judgment of the expertise without using any mathematicals, okay, any mathematicals study for any other models is the simple situations, okay, I see for the I target for the simple situations and some of the making decisions and the without the judgment and all the without, without judgment, without judgment is without any user the without mathematical study, okay, any other model in the simple situations, okay, but the decisions we are the concerned very is the complex and heavy responsibility the take for the managers and main team persons is the take for the decisions and the persons is the very responsible persons, okay, and the very high rescue operations, okay, and example for the public transportation network planning in a city having it one of the layout for the factories, okay, some of the factory in the managers also for the transport systems or managers and the market managers, okay, some of the different field in the different of managers use for the in factory residential and blocks, okay, some of the residences of the persons and readiness block for the finding the appropriate appropriate products, products mix when therefore exist of the large number of product with the different profit. Okay, some of the different number of product sale for the market. Okay, and the marketing managers is a marketing manager also decided to the product in set on the market. Okay, finding the how you for the finding the appropriate of the product appropriate mix when there is a extracted for the large number of products. Okay, large number of products with the different contributions of the production requirement system. The market managers is the study for the market and study for the need of the customers and need of the market, and both are the and the marketing manager is the study for the market and search for the need of the customer and need for the market. The product informed to the marketing manager is informed to the प्रोडक्शन मैनेजर्स. ओके, द प्रोडक्शन मैनेजर्स को इन्फॉर्म करता है मार्केटिंग मैनेजर्स. ओके, द प्रोडक्शन मैनेजर को इन्फॉर्म करता है मार्केटिंग मैनेजर्स एंड मार्केट production manager also start for the productions. Okay, some of the productions is according to need of the customer and market demand. Okay, and the large number of products with the different profit. Okay, the different product need for the customers and market demand. Okay, the quality of the product and quantity both are the options is take for in mind and take for the decisions contribution and product requirement of the market and customer need. Okay, the operation research tools, some of the tools used for the operation research in disciplines. Okay, and some of the disciplines options for take for in the according to the operation research. Okay, the operation research take tools for some of the tools used for the decision of different of disciplines such that mathematics. Okay, uh, one tools is the mathematics. Okay, some of study for the mathematics and statics, some of the static tools. Suppose that machines. Okay, and raw materials. Okay, and money for economics and psychology and engineering. Okay, this is the sum of the tools. Okay, used in the according to the operation research and okay, the mathematics is the most important subject for the of the very important tools for the study of the market and customer need for the required for the transportation of the and okay, and some of the mathematics used for the transportation in expenditure is contributed to the. Okay, and some of the static tools is also for use. This tools is the complete for the product is the in the wholesales and the transportation of the product is the factory to the wholesalers and retailers and some of the distributors to the market. Okay, and the product is complete for the transportation of the industrial to the market. Okay, and some of the economics. Okay, the some of if one of the tools for most important for the economics मतलब कि the required the product designs and product quality and raw material in use for the invest for the money. And psychology is psychologically the some of persons you take for the decision according to the psychologically analysis. Okay. Engineering, the engineer also for engineer is used for the quality of products and design of products and the quality and quantity, both all the points in discuss for engineers, and the uh, combines these tools. Some of the tools is used for make a new set of the knowledge and decision making. Some of the tools is used for the main important tools used for the of the use in the take for the knowledge and set for the knowledge and the take for the decision of the and the operation managers. Okay. The operation research also help provided to the market managers and the production managers. Okay. And some of the engineer use in the the today for operation research because the professional discipline. Okay. Operation research in also for because for the professional discipline, uh, some of the professors are the most knowledge for the operation research and take for the decisions and disciplines. Okay. Some of minors use for the provided for the managers. Okay. The operation research is also for the more disciplines provided to the managers which deals with the applications. Okay. The managers is take for the applications according to the operation research. Okay. For the scientific method, some of the scientific methods for making the decisions. Okay. Some of the scientific methods is used for the use in the taking decisions and the specifically to the allocated of the scores and resources. Okay. Allocated to the of study for the allocations of the source and resources are used for the industrial. And the main purpose of the operation research. Okay. The main objective of the operation research to provided the rational basis. Okay. The provided to the rational basis and decision making. Okay. The operation main objective of the operation research is provided to the decision making of the managers and others for the research teams and other for the large product project in working for the heavy engineers and the most of the very large product work in according to the operation research use for the some of the methods. Okay. Making in the absence of the complete information. Okay. Operation research is also for the complete information provided to the large project in working disciplines. Okay. Provided to operation research because the system is composed of the humans and some of human and machines and the operation research is also for some of disciplines of minor provided to complete for the project in use for the some of the tools and some system for compose for humans. Okay. Humans requirement of the in the project completion and machines, some of machines use and the procedures, some of the methods used for the complete completion of the project and some of the methods and minors, some of the disciplines, some of and do not have the complete information. Okay. All the persons and humans and machines used in the not used for the complete informations and complete for the project. Okay. And according to the operation research is the most provided to help of the persons and machines and procedures Some of whole of the combinations and use for the minors according to the disciplines and complete for the project. And some of the operation research can also be treated to the sense. Okay, science, the operation research also for say that science in the sense. Okay, the operation research also for other name of science and understanding about the describing of the understanding. Okay, and the operation research in also for sense for the humans and describing. Okay, so describing means solving of the problems and understanding and predicting on the predictions for the system behaviors. Okay, and some of the project and system in the behaviors and especially the man machine system. Okay, the in the one project is complete in use for the some of the behavior of humans and especially for man machines. Okay, some man machines and systems. Okay, some of the behavior in the follow for the some follow for the step by step in the manners. Okay, and disciplines in start to the project and and use for the some of the procedures and methods and use for the and they also for the systems. Okay, and third is the just the operation research is a specialist or some of the operation research specialist involve the classical aspect for sense. Okay, science, and they are the follows for the sum of point. Okay, the operation science is the follows for the sum of behaviors. Okay, operation research is also for the deals in the determine the system behavior. Okay, and operation research is also for the determine help provided to the help of the managers and team members. Most of the teams members is the team members in the system behaviors. Okay, some of the system is equal to I say that the sum of the machine materials all whole all purpose is used for the system behavior. And the operation research is also for analyzing the system behaviors and develop for appropriate of the models. Some of the complete for the start for the operation of the project and also for real project start before for the make for the model of the project and model for the project and use for the machines and number of machines and number of humans and number of the other for tools used for complete for the project. Okay, and a large project is the and a large number of the humans and a number of the machines. Okay, and need for the continue operations and some of the see for the analysis of the time. Okay, time management and some of the and take for the economics decision and finance. Okay, as used for the some of the topics in analysis of the operation research according to the help predict for the futures. Okay, some of the operation research also for the analysis help provided to the future behavior of the systems and models. Okay, some of the models on test for the models and behavior given for the behavior of the models. The operation research is quality of the okay, some of the 132 the other operations is the 222 and 962. Okay, and operation research is the a track for modern science. Okay, operation research is also for modern science. Okay, the operation research also provided to the some of the procedures and tools in the modern science according to the modern or technology and modern science. Okay, complex problem arising or some of the problems arising for the completion of project in the directions and of the management directions of the complete of project and and management of large system in main. Okay, one project is complete in the applications of the operation research in the large system of machine mean. Okay, mean machines, materials, money, and industry and business and government and defense. Okay, some of the use in the project. Okay, some of the sense for the project in the operation research. Okay, and man main power and machines, materials, money, and in industry, some of the product, some of tools used for the um, mean machine, materials, money in use all the four factors. Okay, one, two, three, four factors used for in industry. Okay, and second option in the business. Okay, some of the in use for the business purpose. Okay, and government and defense also use for the some of the operation research is used for. Okay, and the quantitative techniques for managers, it is the descriptive approach is the develop for or the scientific model. Okay, some of the analysis of the scientific models and scientific models and study for the study for according to the some of disciplines and manners used for the operation research. Okay, and the descriptive approaches, some of the descriptive detail in the study of the project and develop for the scientific models. Okay, some of the making for the scientific models and the systems and incorporating of the system and a measurement of the factory measurement of factors and such as the change for the some of the tools and. Okay, tools change of the risky with the which to predict and the compare the outcomes of the alternative outcome for the is the alternative for decisions and strategy of the control for the some of the complex for the operation research is also used for the measurement of the factors, some of the factors measurement of the in change for the rescue operations and critical predict for compare the outcomes of the alternative decisions. Okay, the use for the sum of the person start for the project. Okay, start for the project and project information is the very less and the humans is also less is the relax for the and take for the taking for decisions and change for the way and some of the strategy of control for the project. The purpose of the help management determine the policy and actions of the scientifically. Okay, some of the taking for the is the scientific decision, scientific manners and the operation research is the take for the some of decisions. Second option is the handy for Rabins and stresses that operation research is the application of the scientific methods to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of the operations of the managers. Okay, and some of the operations decisions and management. Some of the operation managers also for take for the very disciplines in according to the operation research take for the decisions and effectiveness and increase for the productivity of the productivity of the industrial and mean of economics and the increase for the economics of the machines, economics for the industrial operation decisions and management take for the according to the operation management and operation research. Okay, by means operation research in by means such that analyzing of the data. Okay, some of the old and new data according to the operation research in analysis of the old and new data, creating the mathematical models and processing for innovating approaches. Okay, some operation research is according to the created for the scientific models and study for the mathematical study, and some of the science for psychological study, and the other for the operation research is the and the processing for invited for the approaches of the according to the study of the complete for the project. Operation research is a professional develop the science as scientifically. Okay, the operation research is the professionally of the provided to the some of the tools and engineering tools, and some are developed for the scientifically waste of informations, and that forgive the straight of guideline decision making. Okay, so operation research is also for the professionally work performed to the professionally in the very small and very talented of the develop for the scientifically analysis of study for the models, and based on the information that for give to straight and guide decision making of the operation managers. Okay, and other for the also use for some of tools used for operation research. They also for develop related to software. Some of the operation research related to the online softwares. Okay, analysis of the project in online decision and simulation methods for use, and system of the service and products. Okay, some of the operation research is used for in the online of the social media network and social media softwares used for the product software of the system, and some of the service for provided to the operation according to operation and research miners and online service providers, and say wholesaler retailers and amazons, and the some of the Flipkart, all the online social media web network provided to the sum of service and hospital service, healthcare service, and the marketing service. Some of the meso also for provided to the domestic products and the cloth of the humans, and related to the some of the humans related products. Okay, service and product also for provided to online social media web network of the marketing. Okay, and so the quantity of the techniques for managers the mouse for the columns of the state the started to the operation research is a the operation research is a quantitative approaches for describe it as the scientific methods. Okay, operation research also for describe to the scientific methods for providing to the and for providing to the executive of department some of the different departments, and one product is complete for the different departments, and different engineers use for the and the complete for the project, and some are taken for the decisions of the departments, and the some are provided to the design department, and other is the quantitative basis for the decisions take for the different decisions, and different person take for the live for the in between to the in continue of the project regarding the operation under the control. Okay, some of the operation start for the operations, and control for the main person of the project head. Okay, four options is the stay for considers for the operation research as a tools provided to the in providing to quality of the answers. Okay, some of the I take for the decisions according to the operation research is provided to the most of help of the managers, and in improving to quality of the products. And he say operation research is the art of the science. Okay, operation research is say that for the art of the science given for bad answers. Okay, some of the good answers and bad of the answer achieve for the solve the problems which otherwise have to work for the answer, wrong for the answer. Okay, and millers and start for state. Okay, some of the scientists use for the start for the this millers and start state. The operation research is applied decision theory. Okay, applied decision theory is the some of the applications used for the operation research is a theory is applied to the decision making, which use for the scientifically methods and mathematically study according to the of the project and models. Okay, scientific mathematicals or and a logical means. Okay, some of the logicals, and according to the logic is for the suppose that use for the game theory. Okay, and queen theory, game theory, all, and the other for the project analysis or theory. Okay, so and sequencing or machining of the theory, all the theories used for the and take for the decisions. Okay, and increase for the product quality and production systems, and some of the increase main objective of the operation research is the development or increase for the economics of the industry. Okay, and some of the market and transportation, some of the factors used in the uh, in income from the all the operation research. Okay, this is the most important subject for the coffee to the problems, and operation research is also for also research is the means of the attempt for the scope with the problems. Some of problem solved according to operation research that the confirm and the executive for when he tried to achieve the through the achieve for a through for going of the operation research is operation research is also provided to the some of achieve for the high goals strategy of the completion of project, and some of the scientific research and scientific methods for and mathematically applications used for the some of project in and for through for going the rationality of the dealing with. Okay, the rationality in the dealing with the decision take for the his for the decision problems. Okay, some of the decision problem solving for the um, complete for the project, and some of the mathematical study and psychologically study for in all the operation research provided for the some of tools and study for the project. Okay, the project is in the completion for the is time summarize for analysis of the times, and the other for objective of the problems in C for the project completion. Okay, this is the most important subject. Okay, and a very interesting subject. Okay, thank you so much, dear students. Subscribe the channels, and the this is the subject is the most important subject in the engineering and management student. Both are or the students is subscribe the channels and see for creating for more knowledge. Okay, thank you so much.